Today we're making gingerbread bars, and they are delicious with this lemon frosting. You'll need to weigh out 3 cups or 360 grams of all-purpose flour and add to that 1 teaspoon of baking soda. We're spicing this up with a lot of ginger. We're going to start out with 2 teaspoons of ground ginger. Later on, we're going to add some crystallized ginger, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves. You could also add a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg and or allspice. For those of us who really like it zingy, you could add some pepper, black pepper, just a dash. Whisk all these dry ingredients together, and we're going to set this aside and cream together our butter and sugars. So 1 cup of softened butter, 1 cup of granulated sugar, and 1/4 cup of firmly packed dark brown sugar. Or you could use all granulated sugar. I like to use the dark brown sugar because that accentuates the molasses flavor. So we add 1/3 cup of molasses. This is an unsulfured molasses. I don't suggest using the blackstrap molasses because it gives a little bit of a bitter flavor. 1 large egg. We're going to combine this with our hand mixer. Adding our dry ingredients, and we're going to mix this with the hand mixer again, and this will take a couple minutes. We want it all well incorporated. Now we're adding 2 tablespoons of chopped crystallized ginger. That chopped crystallized ginger is optional, but it really brings out the ginger flavor. Now, if you want even extra ginger, you could use up to 4 tablespoons of the crystallized ginger. You can also increase your cloves or allspice to a 1/2 teaspoon each, or 1 full teaspoon of one of the 2. That will really give these bars a bite. We are plopping our dough down. We're using a jelly roll pan, a 10 by 15 inch jelly roll pan. Now I lined my jelly roll pan with parchment. That's optional. But this does not go into a greased pan. No greased parchment. Look at this dough. This gingerbread is so moist and delicious. There's a lot of butter in this recipe, so this is not sticking to my hands. So I like to come back with this wax paper and a flat spatula and try to get it as even as possible. Our gingerbread is going into a 350-degree oven for between 16 and 20 minutes. Our gingerbread is just out of the oven, and it cooked 20 minutes. The gingerbread is done when the outside edges get a little darker. It also starts to pull away from the pan along the edge. Looks like it's getting firm on those edges. I made a very thick lemon frosting for 1/2 of my bars, and it just complements this gingerbread so well that I wanted to share that with you as an option for topping the bars. But I recommend spreading that on there when the bars are not completely cool. These bars are just delicious. I usually make 2 batches of these. 1 batch I cut into square bars, and another batch I cut into various shapes. I like to leave them plain and simple and just sprinkle a little bit of golden sugar on them. You can certainly dress these up with a buttercream frosting or a cream cheese frosting. I think you're really gonna like them.